So one of the best ways that local producers can enter the market is through these direct marketing channels. Farmers markets being probably the most known of these. There's also CSAs that are coming on board in the last 20 or 30 years. Community supported agriculture, where basically you buy into a farm as a consumer before the season, and then you are allotted a certain amount of produce or product throughout the year. It doesn't have to be produce. There's CSAs that deal in poultry, in dairy, in eggs, in meat. So it's basically just a marketing channel that local producers can use. Also, food co-ops, food hubs. These are also other things that are direct. Okay, so for this project, I did obviously quite a bit of literature review about farmers markets, the history of them, what they're doing. There's been a huge increase in the number, especially since about 1994. Farmers markets really started taking off and have been growing ever since in every state across the country, Hawaii, Puerto Rico, all over the place. The Western Europe as well. Farmers markets are really gaining a lot of momentum. So I did a lot of literature review about farmers markets. I did some data analysis. I looked at vendor participation versus So after all this, I've come up with basically four really big things that are drivers of successful farmers markets across the country. Those four things being location, the day and the time, the vendor diversity, like I talked about before, and vendor incentives. The location, it's really important for farmers markets to be close to main arterial roadways, and there needs to be a quality parking area close by. These can help ensure people will choose the farmers market as a destination, but it's all okay. So here's a map I put together, and once again, I lost the little citations that I had under here. This was made in Google Maps. I'm sure a lot of you can tell that. But this is a map I put together, just kind of a zoomed out view of Post Falls, Idaho. There's I-90, the interstate that's running east and west. North Spokane Street is one of the main drags that runs through Post Falls. And you can see at the bottom there, the bottom blue marker right near River Park was where the previous market location was, and then the proposed market location is much closer to some arterial routes.